So, I heard Among Us is sorta popular, so let me just change outfits real quick. There we go. I'm DPadGamer, and this is a video looking at Easter eggs and fun facts in Among Us. Much like a crewmate simply cleaning the vents, we're gonna jump around a bunch. So, in Mirror HQ, during the long task in which you water plants, the third bulbous plant-looking specimen looks pretty similar to a Korok, like, for example, Makar from The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Going along with that, the green elf cap might be referencing Link's green hat that he wears in almost every game, though he isn't technically an elf, but that's beside the point. Over on Polus, while inserting the key and hopefully not getting murdered while a part of a stack, we can see that attached to the keychain is a little green brain slug. There is also a purchasable pet/hat combo of the same name. This is a direct reference to the parasitic pests of the same name from Futurama, which could create imposters of their own. Also on this map, there are two different spoofed brands that can be found on computer monitors. While checking the vitals via the monitor in Office, the brand name is Simsong, aka Samsung. Likewise, on the corner of the security monitor, there's a little bell icon, standing in for Dell. Only the best knockoffs for a spacefaring outpost. While we're here, I'll point out a couple things that are very obvious, but still neat. Shoutouts to this DVD screensaver. The logo will perfectly hit the corner every few bounces, which is very unrealistic, but still, it's quite soothing to watch. Also, on a stretch of surface that is inaccessible to everyone except ghosts, there's a fun little scene with snowmen. They even included a real crewmate-sized femur spine on the dead snowman. It almost looks real, but that would be crazy. During another Polus task, you have to scan a boarding pass. The image that can appear can actually vary, with one of them just being a crewmate's legs. As for the QR code, it's always the same, though if you scan the QR code in real life, you'll find that it says, "Yo Holmes, smell you later." That's a quote from the opening sequence/song that played at the start of every Fresh Prince of Bel-Air episode, said by famous YouTuber Will Smith himself.
Yeah.
Bonus fun fact, subscribing to my channel is actually a short task that will ensure you are not the imposter, while also increasing your chance of getting notified the next time a video of mine goes live, which is pretty handy. Back on Mirror HQ, these two monitors in the office seem to be displaying Discord and dark mode, of course. The other seems to be Photoshop or some other image editor/art program. It's hard to tell, honestly, but that's neat. Over to the right, there is a poster that is much easier to recognize. It's the poster for the Henry Stickmin Collection video game, which was created by Puffballs United, which is 1/3 of the team that made Among Us, aka Inner Sloth. A number of other elements in Among Us are either direct inclusions or references to Henry Stickmin. So on Polus, one of the paintings found near the meeting room is of Henry, and he is also available as a hat and a purchasable pet. Likewise, there is also a red-haired Stickmin pet, aka Ellie Rose. While on Skeld, during a task where you empty the trash chute, there is a green device with a red button as well as a large diamond. I don't know why someone would throw that away. The first is a teleporter, which actually appears in all of the games, and I think only leads to success in stealing the diamond, for which the diamond originated. Also, on Mirror HQ, when you buy a beverage from the cafeteria's vending machine, a few drinks stand out. The blue Gatorade-looking NRG drink comes from the Henry Stickmin game Escaping the Prison, where it provides super speed and super strength and is sort of super dangerous. Dawn Dew is a spoof on Mountain Dew, which also appears in Fleeing the Complex. That said, there are also a number of cosmetics that hail from the Stickmin games, but let's first look at a few other things. The purchasable Bed Crab Pet Bundle is of course a stand-in for Half-Life's Head Crab. The hockey mask likely belongs to Jason from Friday the 13th, and the Hunter hat is quite possibly a nod to Elmer Fudd, a Looney Tunes character. Also, this might be a stretch, but the robot included in the mini crewmate bundle might be referencing Wall-E. That said, let's vent on over to the dressing room. Going in alphabetical order, the CCC cap is based on the Center for Chaos Containment, an antagonistic organization in the Stickmin games. The double top hat is worn by a very reliable dude named Reginald Copperbottom in one of the pathways for completing the mission. The eyebrows are eyebrows, normally seen floating above Henry Stickmin's head. The general hat belongs to General Hubert Galeforce, the man responsible for kidnapping Henry, which kicks off the events of infiltrating the airship. On that topic, the military hat and outfit comes from members of the government for which Galeforce is a part of. The Mira landing headset is a direct reference to Charles Calvin's favorite headwear. He appears in 3 different games, and his role can vary based on path you choose, but from what I've seen, it seems like he likes ramming vehicles into things as part of his greatest plans, so that's pretty cool. The ninja mask is worn by Henry during most of the intro cinematics of completing the mission that involved the presumed dead ending from fleeing the complex. I don't know why, but that was a tongue twister. Police also wear police hats, though this one specifically belongs to those that show up in escaping the prison. The Top Hat and Top Hat Clan Leader Hat belong to those in the Top Hat Clan, a group of stylish looking bad guys which appear in a few different Stickman games. The Towel Wizard hat belongs to one of the inmates briefly seen during the Convict Allies route through fleeing the complex. Also, I learned this is where the distraction dance originated from, aka that meme that blew up early this year, which I'm really glad died off because honestly it wasn't funny at all, and it's nice to see it gone, you know? Lastly, the Ushanka, wall guard cap, and wall guard suit all originate from the Russian-run prison called the Wall, which acts as the setting for fleeing the complex. From there, here is a fun fact. On April 1st, 2020, Inner Sloth celebrated April Fool's Day by reversing course for the Skeld. Its name was changed to It Deluxe, and when you load into the map, it'll be completely flipped horizontally. It's still playable, but it's very odd. The map overview, character, and task icons all appear normally, though that makes it even more confusing. Still, it's neat, and you can play on its version of Skeld any time of year by simply changing your computer or phone's date and time to April 1st. I've seen some people be able to do this by going backwards, but I only found that it worked when I jumped my clock forward to April 1st, 2021. If you do this and host a game on the reversed version of Skeld, your friends can join in and enjoy the flipped weirdness. However, if you change your date and time and load into a game on Skeld, it'll act as normal. Now, I think we've covered about everything I want to talk about, so let's finish things off by voting out the imposter, because on Polis, it gives us a neat little reference. You see, whenever you vote out the imposter and you have the confirm ejects on, as they sink into the lava, they'll give a thumbs up, referencing the iconic moment from Terminator 2. The best way I can show this is by ejecting one of the dummies. Oh, never mind. Well, now that the voting and video has concluded, it's outro time. Thank you for watching, thanks to my channel members for their support, and an impossibly large thanks to Christy Cuntras, Sudanmish, Jermanger, and Achilles Rhodes for being super fans. If you like this video, be sure to leave a like, comment something without seeming too suspicious, and subscribe for more videos from me. I'm gonna go try to work on my next video within full view of the cam, so I'll see you then. Goodbye.